Let's do this. Had to break it down. Yep, had to go do it. This is a new spot, by the way. We're about 400, maybe 450 yards downstream from our previous location. This is quite a bit further downriver. Yeah, that's some bad stuff. Got night crawlers, and I got this stuff. Yes, stink bait. I also found some shad someone left down there. It looked like a day or two old. I'm gonna be tossing that out. So we're actually below that that bridge that I was fishing. You know, with the train. So we're actually below that part of the river. Let's get the rod set out here and see what the fish want to do today. Yes, sirree. Not a bad little shoreline, don't you think? Like I said, we're right below that bridge, so. Look at these guys out here. I've got what appears to be day and a half old shad on here, dipped in stinky, icky, yucky stink bait. And I'm also going to be throwing night crawler on my other rod. So hopefully this stuff don't scare the fish. That one's set. Yeah, I had to break them down today. They were working on something down here, and there was apparently the potential for an explosion. So they guided me around in a circle. So it took me an extra, say, 20 minutes to get down here. And that's that rod out. Get off the stick, get off it, get off. There we go. And it looks like something's hitting that already. Oh, that landed in a snag. What it did. This is a new spot, so I don't know what the heck is that. That's not good. Give me a minute. I should have taken a cast before I put the camera on. I don't know what that is. It just landed immediately in snag. Could be a ton of monofilament, could be a rock. What did I do? I broke everything. So I'm re-rigging this one. Looks like I'm taking a bomb further down there too, because that's obviously not gonna work there. But first cast snag. Yeah, I didn't even have time to. I did not even have time to. What, did I have this right? 5 people in. Oh yeah, we got. Hello, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, I might have landed right on the top of a rock or something. That stuff kind of happens. But I know not to throw in that one spot, so I'll try to cast either further upstream or downstream. See what we have here. Watching from Tasmania, wow. Australia, wow. That's quite a distance. Yeah, we're down here in St. Louis, Missouri. This is the Mississippi down here in down by the Arch. So I don't know, what should I put on, a smaller or lighter weight? I'm thinking probably should just put on a lighter weight till I see if I can find a spot to snag. Lighter weights are cheaper. That other rod has worm on it, so keep an eye on it. If it starts to pull in, let me know. Just like that. I see you hitting it. I wish I could see the screen, folks. Army Mom, thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. You're not the first in, but you're my first mod in. Woo! That's a special thing, being the first mod in. Yeah, on that rubbish, but there's some heavy current down here, so unfortunately I can't really hold if I throw something but a weight. I've got to throw some kind of weight down there. Might as well throw on a cheap hook until I figure out whether or not I can fish it without getting snagged. Hey, Mar, thanks for coming in. I need to add you. When I see a face I recognize, I usually Mark has been in my lives quite a bit, so I know to add him as a mod. Yeah, I just got snagged at first cast, unfortunately. Yeah, these spots change from year to year, so there wasn't any snags down here last year. Something's been bouncing that worm too. You're very welcome. Yeah, when I see a face I recognize. We just got worm out right now, but hopefully I can keep the cut bait out without getting snagged. Cut bait, stink bait combo. I thought that looked weird. It did look like it was kind of snagged. Like it was kind of snagged, didn't it? We got some old cut bait and some stink bait and some night crawlers. We hopefully gonna catch something down here. I'm sure I'm gonna catch something at least once I figure out how to cast down here without getting snagged. Here, this is icky, yucky, gunky stuff. Oh man, it smells awful. right snagged again. Yeah, that must be a tree pile or something. Yeah, that's why I put on a cheap hook. Snapped off. Feels like iron, to be honest, how easy that cut. For now, I'm just going to go with a little weight and a little hook right by the bank. Thanks for coming in. We've got 35 in. 8 thumbs up. You guys are awesome. Thanks for coming in. I've gotten 2 casts and 2 snags, so not good. I got some things I can do to figure out where I can cast. Like throw a little jig head around here and see if I can find even a spot that I can get the bottom. That's why I put a little cheap hook on the last time. Because if I'm going to get snagged, I might as well make sure it's not expensive. By expensive, I mean 40 or 50 cents a dang weight. It's a little sunny right now. The shade's coming pretty quick. So if you guys be patient with me, I'll get to the comments as soon as I can get these rods rigged up and get a cast out. That's about a quarter ounce jig head. To give me some weight hold, and I can use it out of a rock or something I get snagged. So yucky, icky, gross shad and some yucky, even yuckier, gross stink bait. Comes the train. What that time today? I'm going to all right, thank you for coming in. All right, I can see it now, John Wright. What do we have here? Bass fishing, thanks for coming in, buddy. Appreciate you. We're trying a new spot down here, a couple of 100 yards down the river. I'll probably be forced to move even further downriver because this seems to be just a little bit too snaggy. Benefit is this is all sand shoreline, so you guys don't have to worry about getting bounced around very long. I just roll it down the sandbar a couple 100 yards. No, I'm not using live bait. I'm using, what is it, cut bait and, well, I guess you could call night crawlers live bait, but I Yeah, I guess you could call night crawlers live bait. Where is this? This is down on the Mississippi River down in St. Louis. Is that Warren? I wanted to cast out there a little bit deeper, but unfortunately it seems like there's some pretty gnarly structure here, so I probably will wind up having to bypass this location and go downstream a little bit. It happens. Sometimes these rivers change from year to year. You get, logs and stuff get washed in. No, I just started. I mean, it's been like 16 minutes. So we had just set up. All right, if I have a fish, see you back. Thanks for coming in, E. Sorry about that wind. It's going to be... Hopefully she's not too pixelating you guys. I see that shad rod's bouncing. Well, down here with worm, I can catch anything from carp, grass carp, buffalo, blue cat. Yesterday I had channel catfish and a flathead catfish, couple drum. There's multi-species down here, and I'm happy to catch anything. Matthew, question mark. Picture's clear. That's at least one thing off my mind. Yeah, that barge came down. There's no protection from it down here. Unlike that other locations down there where you have those that rock wall on the other side. Yeah, the trains are pretty cool. Gives you some. Oh, there goes a goose drifting down the river. You're just drifting down the river. I don't care. Over there to play. Just some hazards out here. I can't figure out what they are. I think my crowbar got snagged. That's only like 10 feet away. That's got to be iron or something, breaks like that easily. Yeah, this spot is just... Yeah, that just sliced that line. You could just... When I pulled wherever that was, it just sprayed the heck out of it instantly. That's iron. Oh yeah, let's see. Weights. Sometimes searching for spots can be like this. It's more time consuming than anything else. You've got to go through more gear than you really want to. So I've got a jig head on the one. I'm going to try to jig head on this one too. At least until I move down to the next spot, because I got like 100 jig heads. It's the same thing except the weight's attached to the hook. Save me a little bit of money. Guys are new to the channel, you know, like, subscribe, comment. Comments are always appreciated. I try to get back to comments as soon as I can. Obviously within the first 24 hours or so. This way I can also save some worms. I'm going to go through all my worms quickly. We got a dozen. That store owner at Broadway Bait and Tackle, he usually gives you a few extras. That up the hook, nick it. Way I've got more than one bite. You guys could see, I know there's an at this next point down here, there's an awesome looking spot. Looks like there's no structure at all. Who's come in? Let's see. Mark, buddy, thanks for coming in. 5 casts, 4 snags. So I don't know about this spot being. Yeah, I don't really know. I don't want to lose any more gear. We'll probably have to move down. This spot last year was perfect. There wasn't anything down here. I guess something got washed in. Something's changed. What's a good setup for shore fishing? Depends upon what you're really fishing for. 5.5. Well, let's go up to 6 foot medium to medium heavy. A decent bait caster, you know, one of your off brands is fine. 12 to say 16 pound test. That's an all around, you know, really good combo. Gives you some versatility, but it also gives you some power if you hook into something strong. If you're using too big of rods and too big of reels, you won't be able to catch a lot of the smaller species of fish. I know all you want is the bigger ones. Well, when you're out here fishing and you're getting hundreds of little bites and you can't hook them, that medium to medium heavy is going to pay for itself, because you're going to be able to see those bites. And if you're good with bait casters, if you're not, a spinning combo, you know, medium size, just slightly bigger than your average bass fishing spinning combo. Sitting on my stink bait. That's no good. Ooh. I'm gonna remember that tonight. I was just about pushed up against that stink bait. I hope Mark past weekend was tough. Yeah, it's been tough this past weekend for sure. Everything's kind of changing over, and we've got a mix of species of fish. The summer species are trying to slow down, while the winter species are kind of trying to wake up. So it's kind of intermediate at the moment. You need to use a bait. You need to use a bait caster. But you need practice. It is really all about dialing that reel in, and your first bait caster, you probably want to go with. Well, you don't want to go with the most expensive, because if you can't use it, you get frustrated and everything. Kind of go in the middle. Let's see, Abu Garcia, the Silver Max series is pretty good. So is the Lou series. A Silver Max is a really good reel to start with. Just your average, bass fishing size and style. And they come in lefties and righties, so if you happen to be prefer left-handed bait casters, which none of these are, you can switch those up pretty good, and they're not really that expensive. Like, I don't know, $50 for a brand new one. They're pretty versatile. They stand up to some bouncing stuff around the rocks, a little bit of sand here and there. They'll last you a couple seasons. And if you need dialing in, the basic rule of thumb is just tighten that down to that little spool tension dial, down to where it's, if you're new to it, casting it, just tighten it down to where it's not spooling, and tighten those brakes down to max. And as you start practicing, kind of loosening that spool tension and the magnetics down. The magnetics just slow it down as it's hitting the water. The combo of the two is what prevents you from getting backlashes and thumbing it. Logan, flathead should be eating. I caught one yesterday about 10-15 pounds, but that was on the other side of this bridge. And I'm not sure if they're going to be here. I think I see what's the problem. There might be a brush pile stuck on something out in front of me, because there's some ripples right out in front of me that shouldn't be there. And with the river going up and down all the time, it's understandable that stuff's going to get stuck in rocks and old cable wires and junk cars. There's a truck up the river stuck in the side of the bank. We're 22 in, 14 thumbs up. Appreciate that, guys. We're just getting started. 30 minutes in. I think this is enough for this crazy snaggy old spot. Yeah, I think this is. I don't think I'm going to do much in this spot, so we're going to move a little bit. Watch them try to pull one of them rods in now. More like maybe 20 yards from the next spot that I want to try. Should take a minute. Bass fishing. No different baits. Ten separate baits. Custom the effort. I'm sure you guys can read a comment better than me. Just a little bit tricky to see that stuff. Think it while I was gone? Probably not. I like this great spot. This is down here, Mississippi River down in St. Louis again. We're quite a bit distance upriver from where I usually, well, downriver from where I usually fish. We're gonna move a little bit further down too. This spot just seems like it's too rocky. It's got some stuff in the way, so check your, I think I remember you from the other day. Yeah, this just seems like there's too many snags to deal with it. About 5 feet, I think we get snagged. ground here. That's going to make it impossible to fish. I will try a little further upriver, but before I leave. There's nothing holding up there at that point. It does look interesting. Why should I go all the way down there and fish are just a little bit upstream? You see here? Hang on. I got the jig head on so that I can search. It allows me to, if I actually do get a bite, I can hook them, but it also allows me that if I get keep it snagged, I'm not going to lose all my gear. That's another little trick if you're fishing down on a river, locations that you're not familiar with or you haven't fished in a long time. Something little like this, a little, jig head crawler or something you can cast into a spot. And you can check it and see if you can even fish before you cast your other gear out there. It's snagged up. had a bite down here and missed it. I think I found a good spot. It's just right over here, so it'd be very, very easy for us to move you guys. It is, you guys get to be on the nice comfy sand. I get to be on the rocks, so. I don't know about this iron getting so close to it, but for you guys, it should be good. For me, not so much. All right, that'll hold you till I get back. See the little rod tip sitting there? I'm gonna be setting up right there. Times in that spot getting snagged. That's enough for one day. My lunch in with stink bait. Never put your lunch in with stink bait. Hold them until I can get them pretty big. Seems like I can have the weight out here. I said you guys can be on the comfy sand. I'm the one that gets stuck in the rocks. See what I'm getting snagged on out there too? There's just gobs of my filament down here. Someone evidently got their entire spool snagged up and down the shoreline. Why don't you guys tell me that was a bite? Had a bite on that one. Sweet. Yeah, this spot looks a lot better as far as getting snagged up is concerned. I put him in there, yes I did. As long as you find him, Michael, everything's fine. I think there's just a gob of monofilament snag down there. Every time you get near it, it's grabbing a hold of that line. I'd have to bomb a weight way beyond it, and every time I reeled in, I get snagged on it. So instead of fishing that spot, I'll go a little bit upstream. It looks snaggier, but evidently it's not. So I threw that jig head all over around there and just got stuck on a rock once, and it came right out. Here comes another train. Here comes another train. I think we're going to get some bites in this spot. I got a good feeling about this one. This one looks better. It's got a decent back current on it. It's got those rocks, that rock kind of edge here. Feels like sand right below it. Good spot for them fishies to nose up. I'll get you guys in the right position here. I'm just trying to get her set back up. Sorry about having to switch spots, but that spot was horrific. I couldn't get anything to cast down there at all. I got snagged instantly. It looked fine. I mean, was no signs of any kind of structure or anything, and looked like a sand bank, but evidently there's some kind of brush pile or gob of monofilament, or who knows. The only way you figured it out is that I had some scuba gear or something. Mark, no worries. Yeah, sorry I had to move. It's better to move to a little bit better spot than to sit down there and get snagged every single cast. You're finding all these bull hooks showing up. Let's get this other one rigged up properly. Check spots out without getting snagged. These things are extremely cheap, so don't mind ending them up 100 times. And I can hear it. You're honking in the background. Trouble's coming. His name is Train. You get snagged every time you kind of pee. Stinky old stinky made it. This stuff is so gross. Wow. You take an old piece of shad, smear it in with that stuff, get it on there. Yuck. Gross. My hands are all messed up still. God, this stuff is just oily. You see, ain't doing that again. gloves next time I come down and do stinky. That stuff's bad. First bite. On worm. Of course. One thing I'm about to run out of. About half a dozen left. Make them last. Each worm's got to last 2 bites. Slime on the line. Look at that. That's either a buffalo or a catfish. You guys can see those rods, okay? Awesome. I think you guys can see those rods. From that angle, you should be able to. Yeah, you should be able to see them rods. Is it blurry? It looks okay to me. It looks great, thanks. Yeah, we had, what, dang near an hour of having to try to find a spot to fish. 8 people in, 16 thumbs up. I appreciate that, guys. I really do. Makes the time down on the river pass quite a bit faster with you folks joining me. And I almost did it too. I almost put my stink bait in with my lunch. When I walk back down here, I almost put that stuff inside there with it. That'd have been an odd flavor. Yeah, that one down there has got cut bait on it. We dipped in stink bait, and the other's just got worm on it. So the further one and the worm closest got worm on it. Good vid, keep it up. I'm trying. Yeah, at least we're in a spot to fish now. At least we're in a place where we can cast the rods out without getting snagged every cast. God, man, that stuff is just. I thought the skipjack herring yesterday stank. That stuff stinks. That stuff's bad. This stuff's, I don't know what is in it. I do not see anything that I can identify. Good luck, bro. I hope you catch something. I do too. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. I wonder where my lunch is. It's around here somewhere. Bag. Probably over there on the rocks. Yeah, make it a rule of thumb not to eat while you're fishing. Because whenever you eat something, something's gonna hit. Here's my lunch. Yeah, found it in the bag there. Just your good old-fashioned hot dog, ketchup, mustard, gas station style. No, I do not put mayonnaise on my hot dogs. That'd be gross. That would be gross. Anyone ever heard of actually someone putting mayonnaise on their hot dog? I'd never think of that. Would be, yeah, that's my lunch there. What I say? There you go. One bite. Been making choke to death on a hot dog trying to swallow without chewing. Fish has got a sixth sense about when you eat. When you're eating, they want to eat. Probably sit there and don't do anything. Slack. Maybe I can pull it out. Ooh, that's a jalapeno hot dog. I remember I grabbed one of them. Don't blow away. Sorry. At least that feels like a rock I'm just stuck in. Probably come out. Hopefully it'll come out. I'm all right. Swallow. You definitely know when you try to eat. If it gets tough, I can always put hot dog on. I do have some Slim Jims in there too somewhere. I can't believe that first spot looked that good. I was getting snagged so much. Rock. Hop right off. Oh, I'm done. Except losing my bait, of course. That hook's not even bent. I'm using a little smaller hooks on the worm rod because I never know exactly what I'm going to catch on it. Could be a white bass, could be a gigantic buffalo, could be a carp, could be a grass carp. Now they are pretty tough, so I can still land about a 20-30 pound blue cat. Swallow. Figure out not to walk towards the camera because it'll make it go Looney Tunes. It'll try to zoom in on me while I'm walking. We have 16 in, 18 thumbs up. Awesome, guys. Appreciate that, Mark. Let's see, I see. Oh, there was a nice one just slapped the surface out there. That had to be catfish slapping like that. Too far out for me, though. That was like in the main current out there. Icky, yucky, yuck, yuck, stink bait. Got sand in it now, too. Does sand make stink bait better? Doubt it. Move that over. the road to 600 subs. About ready. Last time 580. Last time I looked. Excuse me. Whew. Ate a little too fast there, didn't I? They always know. I saw that rod bouncing and bouncing the moment I get down here to try to eat. One of the reasons why I like fishing over there on the other side is specific spots you can cast all day and not get snagged once. Just had my lunch, had a couple bites here. Trout season's coming up fast, so should be able to switch over to something a little bit better. The river's starting to cool off fast. Majority of the species we have down here are warm weather fish. Few that we have that aren't are like blue cat and some walleye mixed in, maybe a few drum here and there. Stuff like carp, grass carp, buffalo, channel catfish, even flathead are primarily warm weather species. And it got to, I think, 44 degrees last night before it got to sunrise. Pretty cool. It looks like a nice little view. I would rather have had that sandy shoreline down there, but I suppose it beats fishing in the same spots over and over and over again. You get a different view of the river every day with me. Should be drum and stuff piled up there. This is a little rock I get stuck in. Bad. Wish I'd miss it. Probably close. Yacht coming down. Now I'm glad I'm off that sandbar. That's gonna make a heck of a wave. thing can make massive waves. I've got it a lot. I can always fiddle around with an artificial on here, try to see if I can get a white bass. That's making a massive wave. You can see that water just behind that thing. It's huge. Started doubling it. And I just looked away from that for a second. That rod was just doubling. That looked like a flathead bite, just straight. It's doubling the rod over there like that. And that bait gone. That looked like a flathead bite, just a slow, doubling pull. That rod was just like that for a second and stopped. That was the first really good bite. Sure, Bob's still out on his own live right now. Don't have many really dried up shad left either. A couple. Put your reel in the sand, Michael. by. Drop it right in the rock. I know what that one is. Flathead. Those are just going right off, so I know they're just rocks. You wonder why I fish the other spot down there so much. It goes so much further upstream to find a spot. Snag. That might be stuck for white water. These guys cut off. Crappie jig on it. Take it up and down the shoreline. No, one rod. Yeah, snake bait doesn't seem to be working. Come on, shade. If I was sitting over there, I wouldn't even have seen that bite. These are cold water species. They get real hard. One of which is shovel-nosed sturgeon, and they got really, really small mouths. Same thing with walleye and soccer. They get. I don't know what that is, but I got a little tiny hook on it to be able to hook it. Not some fish at least I want to hit. That's tough enough sometimes down here. They are yet. That fish is just. Could be a 6-inch drum, could be a 20-pound carp, I don't know. What the heck? You don't believe this. Unfortunately, swallowed my hook. Look what the heck I caught. Yes, that is a bluegill. What the heck? He's cut bait now, but what the heck is a bluegill doing down here? This is the Mississippi River down. I'm not in West Dalton or something. That's a bluegill. That is a bluegill. This is a bluegill. All right, that's a new one, but at least I got fresh cut bait now. I haven't caught a bluegill down here in 10 years. That's no joke. I haven't caught a bluegill down here in 10 years. That's a new one. That wasn't what was doubling the rod here a minute ago. At least we got fresh cut bait now. taking the hook deep anyway. Let me dispatch him off camera. I know everyone's going, "What you doing? I'll do it. Yep, it's no longer something. There could be largemouth down here, could there? Bluegill's one thing. I guess it could be in a creek or something nearby. But mess around with this, looking at really big catfish. Yeah. Interesting looking rocks. Pebbles. That one did catch me off balance. Actually, took the bluegill down here. I thought for sure when I come up, I thought I had a little white bass or something. But I looked at it, that's a bluegill. That was a bluegill. Now I'm not scared about using the rest of my worms though. Yeah, that's got bluegill on it now. I was waiting for that to hit the bottom. It hit the bottom instantly. That's really shell now. Crap. Wind. Thank you, wind. Sorry about that, everybody. Wind just... about that. Wind just blew the whole camera. There was no wind blowing down here a minute ago.
Well, at least you just got blown over. You didn't actually feel it. My camera felt that. We're okay? Sorry. Actually, I think that's the first time that's ever happened to me. My camera got blown over. Oops. Dum 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 dum. Guess I better put a rock on it. Huh. I see you hitting in the worm again. We got a gust of wind 20 miles per hour there for a second. It's come out of nowhere. Doesn't seem like the wind's blowing out here to you that much? Nope. The name of this one, catching bluegill on the Mississippi River down by the arch. That'd be a new title for everybody. Looks like the feed's still okay. Yeah, it looks okay to me. Yeah, I actually, strangely enough, I caught a bluegill. And I'm down here on the Mississippi, down by the arch in St. Louis. But now I do have fresh cut bait. Never fishing. Who is this? I wish I could see who this is. I know it's somebody I know. They need an audio thing so we can hear what everyone's saying. Oh, Knuckle, what's going on? I see you now. Yeah, that wind is just every so often it'll blow. The bite, I see you. Getting bites on worms. From second species, I'll take you guys today. It's slowing up. I will definitely take you guys. Boy, they are cold too. I know, just a drum, but fish is a fish today, right? I'll take him. Go home, buddy. What's it get done a day like today? The first spot was just nothing but constant snags. Got some fresh bluegill I can set up some pieces of that. I got the head on the bit on the auto rod right now. That big old plating set down here in the shallow. Should come sneak in or something. As it gets later, I know exactly where I'm going to go with that bluegill. Right back to that spot I got that flat at yesterday. A drum and a bluegill, that's a new one. It's definitely new for down here. Now I'm thinking maybe there's some crappie or something down here. I see a turtle. That's just a little loggerhead. Little water turtle. We are catching some fish. Oh, that size isn't there. Twice a catch and always good. Yep. And another big old barge coming. And another train coming at the same time. Choo choo! Here comes another one. We have 8 in, 23 thumbs up. Thanks, guys. Guys and gals, and all you folks at home. I was using some old skipjack from yesterday, and they weren't touching it at all. Now at least I have some fresh bluegill, because that bluegill, he's swallowing it. Unfortunately. It was definitely a river bluegill too, with those colorations. I'm gonna bite on worm. I see you. actually rather colorful when they're this size. Silvery bodies. Got kind of a messed up tail there, but see. You can always catch the big ones all the time. Keeping yourself entertained and having fun is just as important. I ate my lunch, got snagged 7 times in the other spot. Moved down here, got 1 nibble bite. It's like, yeah, I'm not getting snagged, let's come down here. Waves and the wind are therapy. Yeah, they're kind of enjoyable. They're relaxing. Trains only allow for a minute or two until it gets the main fish keep hitting. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's a fight on. Man. There was something trying to pull that. Something grabbed that whole head out there and just took off with it. I was trying to stop my rod from pulling in. Something grabbed that whole head out there and just took off with it. I was reeling this in and I looked over and wow, this is going. I need to put this on. A little smaller piece of cut bait on this one. I'm scared of using that big of a chunky cut bait. I always have trouble with them big pieces. Not getting bites on them, hooking the fish on them. Where'd it go? There's an old piece of skipjack from yesterday. Be using that. On the bottom of my bag. Where'd the bluegill go? There it is over here. Sorry, I got a small piece on so it's this piece, but you'll be able to hook. Two, whatever it is. That was really small. Now. Finally starting to get some bites. Ain't mine. I hate seeing other people's trash. Clean up my own. It's like beef jerky. The track I've caught was a free drum and a bluegill. Bluegill out there. What have I got? Something, whatever it is. Huh. Big white bass. That's a big white bass, guys. Actually, it almost looks like a striper. Hey, ain't no sucker. That's actually very good white bass. Solid lines, I'm pretty sure that's a white bass.
White bass. What I'm mentioning about, you know, with the cold weather fish are moving in and the warm weather fish are moving out. Pretty fun so far today, guys, right? Don't get many of these guys. See ya.
Fun. Should be a multi-species day. What is that? A bluegill, drum, white bass? Put on a little smaller hook. Thought those are white bass out there. Little small hook and a little piece of cut bluegill out there. Got some more fishermen coming down.
As long as they give folks their space, I'm fine.
Ain't that awesome? White bass, bluegill. Drum. That's about a pound. Just cut gill here.
Guys yell if something starts pulling my rod in. That was just a little sliver of bluegill. I had to get that worm off, ain't they?
That was awesome.
That really was. White bass. Let's see, bluegill, couple drum, about a pound white bass. There's definitely some activity in this in these shallows. I caught a little bluegill and he swallowed the hook, so I cut him up, and I've been getting a lot of different species. Hi, what's going on? Pokemon, thanks for coming in. Appreciate you.
Dang it.
We're down in the Mississippi River, down in St. Louis, Missouri. Down here close to the arch, maybe a quarter of a mile upstream. So it's unusual to catch a bluegill. I haven't seen a bluegill down here in a long 10 years. We got worm on the closest rod there, and Kelly, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Stone, thank you for come in. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're just starting to get to where I can see the screen, so look. Appreciate you guys coming in. We're catching some fish finally. Love the fishing videos. I like making them. Yeah, I'm out here fishing all the time anyway, so I'm glad to bring you guys along with me, and it gives me someone to talk to while I'm out here. Get kind of lonely down on the river, but it's peaceful. It's pretty peaceful down here. Except for when a train goes by. We've caught some decent fish today already. That white bass made the trip worthwhile there. Caught a bluegill. I haven't seen a bluegill down here in a little on 10 years. That's a specialty one. There's a bite on worm. Stone bass. Let's see. Sorry if I'm bouncing the screen right now. Always got to check things before I can see what's going on. And speak of the devil, here comes another one. It'll be loud here for just a minute. What's the biggest fish you caught today or in my lifetime? Let's see, today was just that, pound white bass, but in my lifetime I've got my biggest in my lifetime was a lake sturgeon I caught down here, just a little over 130 pounds. Yeah, that was quite a few years ago. That was going on 20 years ago, but it was still here. Yeah, lake sturgeon, that's actually like probably about half as big as they get. Catfish, I've gotten flathead in the 80s down here. Blue cats, I've actually gotten smaller blue cat than flathead. I've only gotten blue cat down here at about 60. There's some big fish down here. If you guys haven't seen some of the grass carp and carp I was bringing out of here in some of my earlier lives a week or two ago, you'll see some, 15, 20, 25 pound grass carp and carp. Those 3.5, 4 foot long one guys.
They're powerful fish. They really are. It's hard to get a, especially when you're trying to do this without a net and you're just landing them by hand. It can be pretty tough. See, that train only, the loud part only lasted a minute. Once that main engine gets by, it quiets down quite a bit. Someone was using some stuff there. That is. Looks like Slim Jims. I've heard Slim Jims are actually good bait. I have some in here somewhere. I have some Slim Jims in here just in case. You never know. I've heard folks using Slim Jims for bait. Yeah, the sun's setting now. I can see the screen. I got some stinky old stanky, sticky, icky, yucky stink bait, but ain't nothing touched that stuff. My hands still stink from that stuff. Oof. I'm gonna have to scrub for an hour once I get home to get that crap out of my hands. Just like, ugh. When you're using a bait and you can't identify what's in it, I don't know if it's gonna work. It's like, you know, some people don't like eating chicken McNuggets because they, oh, there's a bite on. There's a bite on.
Oh, dang, that sucker. Just about got it. Wow, that just about got my rod in. Dang it. Well, that was close. Just about got that rod in. Dang, my hand on the rod. That one just gave it a couple quick pecks and just doubled that rod. Dang it. Crud. I want to say something worse, but you know what? There are kids. There might be kids watching. I'm not doing it. Want to, but I'm not. Yeah, that got my hand shaking, that one. Having to dive for my rod like that. Surprised I ain't just put a little piece of cut bluegill. Little tiny sliver. Of course, people don't believe me about there being some stripers down here. Just don't believe me about that. I'm showing pictures of 7-8 pound stripers down there. People don't believe me. He's got much of a bit of rock. Maybe I should do that. That was sucking. Just hit the water, you're trying to pull it. As soon as that sucker hit the water, he's trying to pull it in again. I got a better hook. I put on a smaller hook because of the white bass. I can find a better hook in here. It's the end of the season. My catfish gear is rather limited at the moment. What I could use is just a tiny treble hook. Yeah.
Again. Bluegill. Cupping some bluegill on this one too. You hit too much. Might as well risk it. How many bites can I get on one bluegill? That's just a Christian. That bob went over the rocks and was continue to go. Over there. Went out. Give me a second to make sure they're not going to come over. That rod planted exactly right. That's dangerous. You want to lose your dang gear down here.
Yeah, that was close, Cindy. I just about lost my rod on that last one. Let's see, I've caught like a pretty big white bass, a bluegill, a couple drum. And you know, that bluegill took it deep, so I you know, dispatched him off camera. I'm using him for bait right now. Yeah, I see it just about pulled my rod in. It was over the rocks and it was still going out. I grabbed the butt of it and I barely grabbed the butt of it. If I hadn't grabbed the butt of that rod, it would be gone.
This stuff is on. Wind's blowing and messing everything up.
I guess you're going to be going live today, tonight, Cindy, huh? I tried to pop this at the 3-hour mark so I can get back and watch you. Let's bite on that one. Let's get a bite. They like this cut bluegill. I don't know. I haven't been able to use cut bluegill down here in 10 years because I haven't caught a bluegill down here in 10 years. So I haven't caught a bluegill down here in 10 years. Mark, did I say hi? I can't remember. Might have been during the sun. Just if I haven't, hello. Yeah, I'll pop over there and I'll probably give this another half hour because I don't want to. 3 hours is good for today. Unfortunately, it took me forever to get down here because I had a little problem. They had one of the streets cut off that I like to walk down here, and I had to go all the way around. So it took me an extra 20 minutes to walk down here. And if I have to walk back, I'm going to make sure I give myself the extra time. Okay. It was sunny out. I couldn't see the screen. I can see it now. Yeah, you never know what's on. I'm going to be getting on that dang cut bluegill because I haven't caught a bluegill down here in 10 years. Oh, you were a train wreck today, Cindy? Yeah, if you notice Bob's live, I think he was having a little bit more trouble than you. Gas line is on and you forgot your wallet. Crud. That kind of sucks. Well, I'd ask someone at the gas station, you know, this is an emergency, could you lend me 10 bucks? You'd be surprised at how much people can understand that kind of thing. Oh, Google Wallet should work. Ask one of the people at the cash register. They'll probably know it. Yeah, those people work, and that's basically what they do all day is use that sort of thing. I have a Cash App, but I never have any money on it extra ever to use it, so. Well, you know, stuff happens. People understand that, you know, I've given people a couple of dollars that I know that, I forgot my wallet. I'm right up the street. Or stuff happens, Cindy. It's not like you're begging for money. This is an emergency. You're just trying to get back. Oh, you'll work it out. Okay. Never mind. As long as you got options, you'll figure it out, like you said. I've had to ask for bus fare a couple times. Of course, bus fare is $1, so. You know, pride is, what is it? The mother of all sins. It's that one that will kill you too. Yeah, there's having pride and there's having too much pride. Dang. Big weights they're casting out there. Yeah, it actually helps quite a bit when you get someone to talk to, for sure. I've had some mother of train wreck days, that's for sure. I've had some days where getting out of bed, it started, you know, just getting out of bed. Sit up and bang my toe and get across the room and step on a hook, and yeah, it goes on and on and on. Yeah, that roller coaster effect where it just keeps going downhill and downhill, but once you reach the bottom, got to come back up. Well, Cindy, it's okay. Randy will get there and he'll get you some. He'll get you some gas and you'll figure it out. Hey Joseph, thanks for coming in. Yeah, I do like to fish. Yeah, it is a pretty cool view. Thanks for noticing, Jamal. I try to, you know, pick a real scenic location over the comfortability of myself. I sometimes do it over the way to catch fish. I might do better, you know, if I pushed out on that tip of them rocks, but then I wouldn't be able to get you guys a great angle. Oh, Brad, yeah, like Mark said, don't thread over it. It'll get better. I think this is the lowest part. Once you get some gas in the tank and get going. Worst part of the day will be all behind you. How about in New York? We're in St. Louis, Missouri, actually, down by the Arch. And Mississippi River, pretty much. Base camp, I'll stand in front of the thing here for a minute. Yeah, it's me here. Hi. Yeah, I'm 57. I'm an old dude down here on the river. Yeah, the madness of the days, they can be tough. Yeah, think about it this too. I mean, the sun is setting. The day's got to be almost over, right? Let me check these rods out, see how they're doing. I had bites on each one. They can't let go. Snags. Rock. On the other hand. Think of it this way: you're not the dummy that banged his leg on a rock to save his rod. They put it up on a rock high enough. Yeah, these are just rocks down here, so luckily the hook comes out. Cindy, the first 6 casts I had down there, a previous spot, I got snagged all 6 casts. I kid you not, every cast, the moment that bait hit the water, it was snagged instantly. So we had to move way, way up river to find a spot that we could fish. Because I thought for sure that spot looked awesome. It looked great. Perfect. No snags here. Want to bet? I mean, I kid you not, that bait, the moment that thing hit the water, it was snagged. And there was nothing I could do about it. It was iron or rock or something. It was not coming off. So 6 weights down and 6 hooks down. I said, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to come up here where I know it's a little bit better. Even if I get snagged, I can always just be rocks I can pull out of it.
So as soon as we hit that rock bottom, things have been coming up steadily ever since. Slowly but surely, things are coming back. Could be worse. Could be, well, still working. At least I'm done working for the day. I took an early shift. Took that early shift, figured I'd be out fishing. That's worked out relatively well. I kind of didn't want to mention why they had an explosive, something to do with something. It was ready to explode down there on my usual walk. And I had to go around. That's what took me so long to get down here. So at least I didn't get blowed up on the way down here. That's always a good thing.
What have I caught so far? I've caught a white bass about a pound, poor drum, bluegill. Hey, something so far. I was getting snagged every cast down there where I wanted to fish. I think someone snagged a whole bunch of, monofilament down there, so that spot's out of the question. At least until it gets covered over by sand and silt and everything. We have 8 in, 31 thumbs up. That's awesome, guys. Appreciate it. If you haven't, smash that screen. Smash it. Helps out the channel. Only takes you a second. Sub if you haven't. We're on our way to 1K. Got 600 subs. Hey, Dan, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. I think you were here earlier, but I couldn't see you the screen. I didn't say hello. Hi. Or either that or you haven't texted in 15 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever. Cindy and I, we were all chatting. She's having a kind of a sucky day. Forgot to take my clippers, and whenever I try to trim line, I have to use my lighter. Apparently, lighters and sand do not mix. Hey, Duke, what's going on? I can see you guys. I hate not being able to see that dang screen because of the glare. But it's got to be sunset before I can see it. You missed it. I had to just about jump in the water to grab my rod as it about got pulled in. And it is cooling off fast. As soon as that sun took off me, well, I'm glad I brought my sweatshirt. Feels like it dropped 10 degrees out here. Oh, there's a bite. Is it a rod doubling?
We're actually using bluegill right now because I caught a little bluegill. Gotta watch it sometimes when you put your rod too. When you rod down, a lot of times they'll grab it because you put the rod down, you tend to repress that bait.
I was pulling that on that pretty good. I could see it from over here. I wanted over there by the sand. I had a great view, but I must have been sitting on the mother of all snags down there. We're at 240, 12 in, 32 thumbs up. Really do appreciate this, folks. Cindy, I hope you have a good night. Good evening. I'm sure Randy will figure it out. I mean, Travis, I'm sorry. I was looking at the screen and saying somebody else's name, sorry. You know how I am with names. Never forget a face, always forget a name. It's hard, okay? My coffee is cold. I'm never gonna get that stink bait off my hands and nothing would even touch it. Yeah. Yeah, it has been. It's definitely been a long day. I didn't know if you guys heard me, but they had a explosive, because I'm down at Procter & Gamble. They have a lot of industrial chemicals and everything down there. They had an explosive scare down there. And they wouldn't let me go around there, saying there could be a potential for an explosion. So I was like, okay, what do I do? I'll just go around. It's not going to blow up the entire city, is it? No, just go around. Oh, okay. This Procter & Gamble's, right down here, we've got a big oil, reservoir down there. God knows what kind of explosive chemicals are in Procter & Gamble. And oof, scary, huh? When they have 5 fire trucks down there and several news vans, you tend to worry a little bit. And I got to the idea, well, I'm probably safer down here on the river 30 feet below sea level than up by my house, which is a block away anyways. And it just turned out to be, I think, a methane buildup in a sewer line. But you never know. Yeah, the river is 8 feet below sea level, which is 38 feet below flood stage. Which means all of the sewers are all but dried up except for all the gunk that's in there. So it only stands to reason that bacteria would, be breaking that stuff down. And
back again. Those could be gar, but you know what? This time of the year, they're alligator gar. What I was saying, it only stands to reason that there would be methane buildups in those sewer lines because there's virtually no water flow going through them, and all the little bacteria are doing their things, breaking down the poo and the other stuff, and makes sense. I kind of thought I was having a bad day, Cindy. Does that make you feel better that it made me feel better about my day? Now I don't feel so bad. See, you made me feel good, Cindy. Yep, that's something hitting on that rod. There was a turtle over here earlier. I wonder if he's messing with my bluegill. Bob, did you go import some turtles down here? I never see turtles down here. You gotta be kidding me. Jeez. That close again. That close. I think them are just big white bass. They're grabbing onto it and running. There's a turtle again. I do not like almost losing my rod twice. That rod was going over the rocks again. They ain't got it in yet. I've been tempting them this year.
nature called. Oh, you made it? Oh, you got your stickers. I sent out all the big stuff and I keep forgetting to send. I got 4 envelopes. I keep forgetting to send them things out. Stickers, decals. If you're ever in St. Louis, I give them away to people all the time. I always keep some of them on me. Think free advertisement. Always keep some of these on me. All I ever ask is, you ever watch YouTube? Oh yeah, I watch YouTube. Check my channel out sometime. MBPFishing. Well, I gotta get these crappie channel. Oh, Rod's fishing. Hi, sorry. I missed you, buddy. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, I should probably have gone crappie fishing today. You were in here Thursday and Friday? Surprised you didn't see me down on the river down here. Always seeing tugboats go by. Were you down there by the arch or up here by the granary? Because there's a number of different, docking areas here. There's for the quarry across the way. There's the area down there by the arch. There's the granary. There's one up past this. This is a barge haven. This is the reason why they call it the Gateway City. That's why they got the arch, because it was after dark. I probably, even if I was down here, you probably couldn't have seen me. I usually leave around 8:30 or so at the latest. Now yesterday it didn't count because it took me 3 hours to hook one of those. I see him hitting that. Every time I get to it, they let go. Yeah, that had to have been a white bass. I picked it up and I bounced it. He smacked it. I felt that.
Yeah, that time he seemed to let go, and I just did that. He started pulling back again. The rocks are becoming a nuisance down there. All right, thanks. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you, Mark. You have a great night. We're at 2:58. What do you think, guys? I should probably cut her off at 3. I'm getting bites, but there's evidently no way I can hook them unless I sit on the rod, and I don't want to keep you guys from... Get on with your evening, get on with your day. Cindy, I hope you make it back to your house fine, and I'm not leaving until you do, MVP. I appreciate you, hanging out with me. Want to keep that stream of, live streams going every day, at least for a couple hours a day. Make sure YouTube, figures out the idea that I'm trying. Because it does seem like they'll ignore you if you let yourself get covered by those bigger, gigantic million subscribers. You got to show that you're trying to build your channel. I try to make it interesting, even so much as, putting my rod just a little bit too far away to give you guys the best camera angle. If I was about a foot closer, it'd be a little bit better. Thanks for coming in. I really appreciate you guys. I should probably hang it up early today anyways. This is I think my 6th or 7th live in a row. So, and after that long walk down here, I'm going to need some recuperation time. Got to eat myself something big and get that energy levels going for the rest of the week. So, appreciate you guys coming in. 34 thumbs up. That is awesome. Appreciate it. I really do. I will see you guys hopefully on the water. Good luck. See you on the water. Keep them lines tight.